Hi everybody, I think I found the worst Galaxy S10 that I've come across. Look at this thing. Look at the back of this phone. This thing got ran over by cars. Let's get right into this. Galaxy S10 full restoration. Let's do it. All right, so let's take one quick look at this Galaxy S10. So the story with this thing is they had it on the top of their car, they took off and they didn't know it fell off, and they came back and it was like this, right? So obviously this thing was like ran over by cars. So if you look at it from right here, it looks a little bit warped. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. There's like a little kind of curve right there. There, if we look around the sides, where is this part right here? It's even like has this black kind of scuff marks right here. That means it could have been like dragged. You see that right there? Good thing this camera lens didn't get cracked. So the camera on this phone is probably like legit, right? It's probably still good. So these are the parts that I'm gonna fix it with. I'm gonna fix this with the full frame like this. I do have this without the frame, but come on. I want this thing to look brand spanking new. Look at the scratch marks all over the silver side. And the color is gonna get changed because I don't carry green color. And they actually said they bought this out of the United States because they wanted this in the green color, and in the United States, they didn't carry this green color. All right, so how much do these parts cost? This part cost me $198 right here. This back glass cost me $18. As you can see, it has the logos on the back, right? Galaxy S10, Samsung, right? So 198 plus 18 equals $216 in parts. This is a $350 job. So $350 job minus $216 in parts equals $134 in profit. And I believe that this job is going to take me about a half an hour. So as you see right here, it is Tuesday, August 4th at 6:10 p.m., right? Let's get this started. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this back cover off. And this thing is already broken like crazy, so I'm not going to be that careful with it, right? Here we go. All right, that thing peeled right off, and I did not cut myself. Actually, I feel something poking me there, but went away. All right, so let's put this aside because we don't need this right now, right? All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take out all these screws right here. Let me clean up this glass. All right, we'll use this as the little dish, so screw time. All right, so now we're gonna take these plastic things off. Should come right out. Just like this. This holds the loudspeaker right here. We're gonna go straight to unplug the battery. Unplug the screen, and then there should be a screw here somewhere. There's one right there. Sometimes this is super tight, sometimes, there we go, it's coming out. All right, unplug the headphone jack. Take out these two screws right here. Take out the SIM tray. Unplug the front selfie camera right here. And now this thing should lift out. the motherboard should lift out. So the way I get this out, I'm gonna jiggle it back and forth. Just like that. There you go. This is the Galaxy S10 motherboard. We have the cameras right here, which is all pop connections and everything. Let's put this aside right here. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. So I'm gonna take this battery out, and I'm gonna use some alcohol to take this battery out. All right, so the way that I'm gonna take this battery out is I have alcohol that I poured in here, and I'm gonna put alcohol on the sides. This alcohol is gonna eat up the adhesive underneath it, and it makes it a lot easier to pluck the battery out without damaging it. There we go. As you can see, nice and flat. You see that? Battery is perfect. It's not all scuffed or wrinkled up or anything like that. All right, so I'm very curious to even see if this thing works. So I'm gonna plug this in right now. Let's just get straight to it. I wanna see. Let's plug that in. We're gonna plug in the battery, and then let's power it on. See if it works. Yup, and it works. So the customer came in here and they said it makes sense to pay $350 because she's all, if I buy a new one, it's gonna cost me like $700. And even if I buy a refurbished one, I'm gonna pay at least $500. Then all my stuff is on here anyways. Contacts, pictures, videos, data, emails, password, all that stuff is probably on there. For $350, why not fix it, right? So if some of you guys say, oh my God, I wouldn't pay $350. Well, you wanna buy another $1,000 phone? You wanna do the Galaxy, you wanna pay for a Galaxy S20? All right, so everything's working good, as you see. But yeah, everything's good to go right here. Look at that. All right, so put this aside. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys, it's not, fixing phones is, some stuff is more difficult than others, but doing something like this, it's not that hard. And this is why you want to keep the plastic on here. You see, because this glass is there, and I don't want to scratch it. All right, we're good to go. That's why you keep this plastic thing and you put it right here, because there's always going to be glass on the table that you're working on, right? See, because there's glass, bunch of glass stuff here, and if this thing is on, you're not going to scratch anything. All right, so the whole idea is, this is what we're going to do. We're going to transfer the ear speaker over here, the gasket, the front selfie camera gasket. We're going to transfer the vibration motor and the headphone jack, right? That should all be pretty simple. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to use heat. Let's start off with the vibration motor. Got that right there. There's the little vibration motor. We're gonna put this right here. The adhesive still sticks on it. We'll go just like this. Now we're gonna do the headphone jack, just like this. Little headphone jack right here. We're gonna put this aside because the motherboard is gonna go in first before we put this in, right? So what's next? The ear speaker and the gasket that goes right here. Let's go for the gasket first. Right. We'll take the gasket out and we're going to transfer it right there. Yes, you do need this. If you don't put this and transfer it, your front selfie camera will look blurry. It won't focus well. Alright, so there's that. And then the final thing is the ear speaker. We're gonna blow heat on both sides. Alright, and the way that I'm gonna get this out is I'm gonna use a razor blade right here. I'm gonna get right underneath. Alright, so there's the ear speaker. And then we're gonna put this right here. There we go. So basically you see this thing right here? This just jacked up frame, scratched everywhere, screen. This is junk. We don't need this anymore. Let's put this to the side. Now we have this to look at. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna put the motherboard back in. All right, so we're gonna put this side in. We're gonna put it first, right in there. We're gonna tuck it underneath the little, I don't even know what you call that. All right, so I got an issue right here. I do not like this little flap thing flapping like this. This is the volume power cable, and it looks like it's just flapping like that. And the way that that works, it has to make contact with the motherboard. So I'm gonna put a piece of tape to leave it sticking on there. All right, so I got my little bitty piece of tape that I'm gonna cut right here. Just like that. Grab this, and I'm gonna place it right under here. Now this thing will not move. There we go. There we go. It's solid. It's not going to flap around anymore. All right. So now finally, let's put this motherboard in. We're going to start and go through the bottom. All right. That fit in pretty easy. Plug in the screen. Plug in the headphone jack. Plug that in. Do the screw up here, and then the front selfie camera. All right, now what we're gonna do is plug in the battery, unpeel that. This thing already has stickiness on it around the outside, but we're gonna put some tape right here. Gonna plug the battery in. Gonna lay this in there. Gonna squeeze the battery like this with the screen. Now you don't hear no popping sound, it's solid. All right, so now we're gonna put these plastic pieces in. All right. Now we're gonna put all the screws back into this. All right, so we're almost done. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna have to transfer this camera glass, and we're gonna transfer it over to here. We're gonna blow heat on this side. On both sides, it doesn't matter. All right, so look at that. That's your back glass. Here's the new one. Take the adhesive off. And then now we're just gonna put this right back on. And we're just about done. Actually, you know what? I got this camera lens backwards. Let's see, I think this goes this way. All right, now I got it the right way. There it goes. You can see the camera glass lines up with the actual cameras correctly now. All right, we'll put that down. And the final thing that we're gonna do is we need to put in the SIM tray. But guess what? You see how this thing is a different color? It looks kind of green, right? But guess what? I have the matching SIM tray. All right, you see these right here? I bought black ones because these ones fit all three phones, the S10, S10 Plus, and the S10e. They all fit. So whenever I have to do something like this thing will come in handy. So now the whole thing will be matching. And there we go. The Galaxy S10 full restoration. Is that even a word? And how long did this take us right here? I haven't even looked. 6:38. August 4th. We started at what? 6:10? So that's 20, 30, 40, 28 minutes. You guys saw me? 28 minutes to do this whole entire thing to make it look brand spanking new. So how's that? About $135 in profit in about a half an hour? Come on, guys. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up with this Galaxy S10 video. If this video helps you guys out in any way, give this video a like and I'll keep making videos like this. I also have a cell phone repair course, link in description, for anybody that's interested in making money repairing phones. Cell phone repair is an essential business. It is not part of COVID-19 lockdowns. And with that, everybody, thank you guys for watching. Peace.